Hi guys, so for today's video, I'll be showing you on how to play Scrabble. Let us define first what is Scrabble. Scrabble is the ultimate crossword game in which every letter counts. And here are some materials that we'll be using on Scrabble game. How to play Scrabble. Get one tile out of the tile bag. The player that gets the letter closest to the letter A goes first. Score each word tally. Each word score by adding point values for each letter in the word. Continue playing in a counterclockwise direction around the board. Choose new tiles after placing a word on the board and get equal number of new tiles from the tile bag so that each player always has 7. Tile values. Here are the point values for each letter that is used in Scrabble game. 0 points for blank tile. 1 point for A, E, I, L, N, O, R, S, T, and U. 2 points for D and G. 3 points for B, C, M, and P. 4 points for F, H, V, W, and Y. 5 points for K. 8 points for J and X. And 10 points for Q and Z. Extra point values. Double letter score. The light green cells in the board are isolated, and when these are used, they will double the value of the tile placed on that square. Triple letter score. The dark green cells in the board will be worth triple the amount, so any tile placed here will earn more points. Double word score. When a cell is light red, it is a double word cell, and these run diagonally on the board towards the 4 corners. When a word is placed on these squares, the entire value of the word will be doubled. Triple word score. The dark red square is where the high points can be earned, and this will triple word score. Placing any comment on these squares will boost points drastically. These are found on all 4 sides of the board and are equidistant from the corners. One single use. When using the extra point squares on the board, they can only be used one time. If a player places a word here, it cannot be used as a multiplier by placing another name in the same square. We are now ready, let's start the game. Without looking at any tiles in the bag, the players will take one tile. The player that has the letter that is closest to A will begin the game. A blank tile will win the start of the game. The tiles are then replaced in the bag and used in the remainder of the game. Every player will start their turn by getting 7 tiles from the Scrabble bag. There are 3 options during any turn. The player can replace a word, exchange tiles for new tiles, or choose to pass. In most cases, players will try to establish a term as the other 2 options will not score. When players choose to exchange tiles, they can choose to exchange one or all of the tiles they currently hold. After tiles are swapped, the turn is over, and players will have to wait until their next turn to place a word on the board. Players can choose to pass at any time. They will forfeit the turn and hope to be able to play the next time. If any player passes 2 times in a row, the game will end, and in the one with the highest score will win. The first word score. When the game begins, the first player will place their word on the star spin in the board center. The star is double square and will offer a double word score. All players following will build their words off of this word, extending the game to the other squares on the board. It continues in a clockwise direction around the Scrabble board. Replacing Scrabble tiles. 1 tiles are played on the board. Players will get new tiles to replace those. Players will also have 7 tiles during the game. Getting tiles is always done without looking into the bag, so that the letters are always unknown. 50-point bonus. Exciting rewards can come when players use all 7 tiles to create a word on the board. When this happens, players will receive a 50 points bonus in addition to the value of the name. If the game is near the end and players do not hold 7 tiles, they do not get a bonus for using all their tiles. This is only collected for 7-letter words placed. The end of a Scrabble game. Once all tiles are gone from the bag and a single player has placed all of their tiles, the game will end, and the player with the highest score wins. Accepted Scrabble words. Any word that is found in a standard English dictionary can be used in the game of Scrabble. There are also official Scrabble dictionaries that can be purchased for more word option. Tallying Scrabble scores. When the game ends, each player will count all remaining points on their tiles that have not been played. This amount will be deducted from the final score. The player with the high score after all final scores are tallied wins. Hope you enjoy my video. Thanks for watching. Bye!